Hi there, it's Carrie from Stamp with CT. Welcome to our Facebook Live. Happy Wednesday. I hope this finds you doing well. I know there are people that are dealing with an incredibly damaging hurricane in the U.S. right now. And so just know we are thinking of you if you are affected by that, and we can help you. Let us know. Definitely thinking of you and praying for you right now. I've got several friends that have been affected, and it's just so sad. Our weather here in Texas is absolutely beautiful today. Oliver is outside running around playing, so he's not with me in the craft room this morning, but he's having a good day. As you pop in, I hope you'll say hello. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to click that like button. Subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more content from me. And if you're on Facebook watching the replay, please type in replay. Well, I'm excited to be with you today. I've got the prize for last week and for this week on my table first thing this morning. Hi, Becky. Glad you're here. Hello, Joanne. Welcome. So let's start with our giveaway. Thought we would mix it up just a little bit today. So last week I had these beautiful blue adhesive back gems. These carried over from our catalog last year, our holiday catalog. And our lucky winner by random draw is Judy Cleveland. So congratulations, Judy. Dale and I will get these in the mail to you. I think you're going to absolutely love them if you don't have some of them already. They're beautiful. They kind of have a gold cast. They just work with so many different projects. And then I have another half package of the Tidings of Christmas Designer Series paper, and it will be our giveaway for today. So next week, I will announce the winner from the random drawing. I'm not sure what that is on my table. I think I'm a little bit wonky today, y'all. Sorry. Anyway, this is our prize for today. And so if you leave a comment, if you give me a heart or a like, which that always encourages me and I appreciate it. If you share the video, then you're entered for a chance to win this awesome prize. And this is some beautiful paper from our annual catalog, and I just don't want you to forget about it because it is awesome. And it was new in our annual catalog in May, so it's still nice, fresh, wonderful Christmas paper that you can create so many beautiful projects with. Okay, I promised you Christmas, Halloween, and fall today. I'm really excited about our projects. I'm going to show you first the sample that I created for you. This is a really simple layout, but it's lots of fun to use. You've got your card base, of course, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Then that inside panel. And then I've got a piece of Designer Series paper that's 5 1/4 by 4 inches. Then a mat of cardstock that is 4 inches by 3 inches. And then I cut that Designer Series paper, gosh, let's think about this, 3 7/8 by 2 7/8. So it layers and just is matted by that pretty cherry cobbler cardstock. So I think that really helps make that focal image pop on the card. Use the beautiful cherry cobbler ribbon. This ribbon is just fabulous. It's got that gold accent. I love the bow that I was able to create with this ribbon. I just love this card. Now this little tree, it comes from the Pine Tree Punch. This has been in our catalog, and it's been in my craft stash for, gosh, about 3 years. So don't forget to pull out some of those things that you have and pair it with new paper, new embellishments, just to really freshen up your projects. But that is a great punch to have It's just perfect to add that little tree. Now I wanted to share with you the stamp set that the Fa La 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 comes from. It's called Holly Jolly Wishes, and it's a really cute stamp set with lots of great fonts. I've used this a couple of times for swaps and heat embossed the sentiment. There's some really cute detail in some of these fonts and larger sizes, and so it's very pretty to heat emboss, but I thought it was really pretty just stamped with cherry cobbler too. Added a couple little rhinestones to finish this one off. So this is our sample. Oh, and let me show you too quickly, the Painted Christmas is the designer series paper that I used for that card. So just sitting and crafting and creating a quick card, and that's when I decided, okay, we're going to recreate this in a Halloween version and a fall version. In the fall, I haven't really shown you any, I don't think, fall projects yet from products from the new mini catalog. So I'm excited to share that with you. So let's take a look. I'm going to be using the Frightfully Cute stamp set. You've seen me use this one before. I absolutely love it. It's the one that I was really drawn to in this new mini catalog. It's got some really cute dies, and I don't think I brought them over here, but it's got a little tree. You're going to see me use that. A spider web. Gosh, what else does it have? A really cute little fence. So there's lots of dies that are really, you could just get the die set. But hey, get the bundle and save 10% because it's a really cute stamp set too. And then I paired that with the cute Halloween. I know you just saw this paper. I think it was last week we made a project. I just can't get enough of this cute Halloween paper. It really is cute. It's fun to create with. So, and if you're not really into Halloween, you've got those black and white images on the back. So that makes it super versatile. Let's go ahead and pull in the products that we're going to use today. I've got a basic black cardstock base, and again 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. So let's burnish that fold, and then I'm going to pull out, I've got at the bottom here, I've got a piece, and we're going to orient this one this way. I've got a piece of basic white cardstock, and I've got one of the images from the stamp set. I've got this awesome little witch. So we are going to ink it up with Memento Tuxedo Black ink, and we're going to put her on the inside. Now y'all know I do not typically stamp on the inside of my cards, but she is really cute. We need her on there. Let me close that so I don't have an accident. And then I'm going to bring in my liquid glue. We'll go ahead and put this inside panel. So look at me stamping on the inside, y'all. But I thought that would be a cute little surprise on the inside, because I know that this card will probably go to a little kid. And I think I know just the little kid to get this card. Okay, now we're going to bring in some designer series paper, and again, this piece is 5 1/4 by 4. It's that awesome Boo. It's so cute. This is just adorable paper. It's so fun. And we're just going to put that on the front. So this gives you a chance to show off a couple of the patterns. Sometimes it's hard to pick what we want to use, so hey, let's just use 2 of the patterns, right? And I'm hoping that our winner, Judy Cleveland, is watching this morning or will be able to pop in right quick. I'm so excited for you, Judy. Now this time I did 3 by 4 in basic black for the matte, and I want to use this side of the DSP, but this would be cute too. So we're just going to matte this on that basic black cardstock, and I'm trying to be better. I've gotten really bad about using too much glue. I don't think I got much at all on there though. Now this is a brand new bottle. There we go. I always love getting a brand new bottle of glue out, a brand new package package of dimensionals. It means that I've been crafting a lot and used up what I had. So let's glue this on. You know what? I think I'm telling you wrong. I am. This is not black cardstock. This is Blackberry Bliss. I decided to kind of go rogue there and do something a little bit different. I was going to use basic black, but instead I changed it to Blackberry Bliss. No, this is black. Gosh, it's hard to tell. No, this is black. I'm sorry. Steering you wrong. This is black. I did debate about that, whether I should use purple, what I should use. Okay, it's kind of hard to tell with the light. It is so bright so that it shows up well for y'all, so sorry about that. False alarm. So let's add this. And this time, I'm just going to use a couple of pieces that I had already cut. So our team is doing a tag swap, and our coordinator, our swap coordinator is LaDonna, and she picks what our kind of focus is for the swap, and she said tags this time, so we could do any kind of tag. Well, I'll go ahead and spoil it for team members that may be watching, but I did a Halloween tag, and I was really excited about how it turned out. Well, I had an extra one of these little trees, and so I'm going to add it on just with a tiny bit of liquid glue just on the trunk part, because I like when the actual tree part is loose. It gives it just a little bit more dimension. I bet y'all think, she is crazy. That is black cardstock. And it is. Okay, now let's add our cute little ghost. And then I had some of these sentiments that say Happy Halloween to you already done. Leftovers again. I just did a couple too many, so we're going to use that. So you can see that this little Halloween card is quick and easy. So if you die cut or fussy cut too many images, set them aside, because you can use them on another project. So don't forget that. Now I'm going to be real futzy here because I didn't grab many dimensionals. And I'm going to cut dimensionals in half to add my sentiment, because that's a skinny little strip. This label comes from the Frightful Tag dies. It's cute. Oops. Got too many dimensionals. So Donna Fenton, if you are watching or if you watch the replay, look at me cutting dimensionals. I know you get a kick out of that. I'm still probably using too many though, huh? Okay, so we've got our cute little sentiment. And when I did my tags, I did go around with, oh gosh, I think Gorgeous Grape. This is Highland Heather cardstock, but I used Gorgeous Grape ink, and I just inked around the edges to really make that sentiment stand out more. So I'm going to bring this right about there and add that to my project. And then we could stop here because, hey, it turned out cute. It's cute, isn't it? But I have the embellishments from the Cute Halloween Suite, and it's these cute little stars. So you get black and kind of that Highland Heather, and then a yellow, which I'm thinking is maybe Crushed Curry. I'm not sure. But we're going to go ahead and put a couple of little stars, and I think it would be fun to pull in these purples, since that's what our sentiment is. And I wish, well, if I can get it to come off there. Giving me problems. I may just have to use my finger. Okay, so we're going to add a couple of these little stars. Now, they're going to get a little bit lost on this designer series paper, but it's okay because they are super, super shiny, and that may not really show up on the video, but in person, when you kind of move this around, you pick up that shine. I think I'm going to do two more. Let's do it. let's just do it. So this is a very, very quick, let me see, let's put one up here. A very quick and cute Halloween card. Yes, we've got the stars in the sky. They're nice and shiny. I hope that that picks up on camera as I turn it. They're kind of an iridescent, so they have a purple cast to them, but then they're also kind of iridescent and just so shiny. And then the tree is shiny. So spooky tree, cute little ghost, happy Halloween to you. So that is card number 2. And you can see we're using that same basic layout, same measurements. Okay, now let's work on a card for fall. And I have lots of supplies that I need to show you for this. Let me go ahead and bring everything in. I'll show you the supplies, the stamps and everything that I'm using first, and kind of where I got my inspiration. If I can find that little piece. I'm not sure what I did with it. Oh, brother. Anyway, I'll show you. So this is the Gorgeous Leaves stamp set. And again, I don't think I've shown you this just yet. There's also the Intricate Leaf dies. This is a bundle, and it is a standalone bundle in the new mini catalog. There's not a suite of products that goes with this, but I've got some beautiful paper. There's a couple of really pretty papers, and we're going to use one of them today to pair with this. So you're going to get to see this stamp set in action. Now, that stamp set doesn't have any sentiment, so I pulled in Dragonfly Garden, and that's where I'm going to use the sentiment, You're an Inspiration, because that pairs really well. Here is what I was looking for. So this is a piece of designer series paper. I was just kind of playing around with this. There's a splatter stamp. There's the beautiful leaf stamps. And so this is just a little scrap that I had, played around with it, and now we're going to create a card based on this. So sometimes you just stamp and you have fun, and it's genius. This is Harvest Meadow Designer Series paper. I think it's easily overlooked in the holiday catalog. It's towards the back. It's super, super pretty. We did a class with this last month, and I love it. Again, this is when I got the paper share supplies, and I opened all the packages of paper, and this one, I had not noticed it before, but it's one you don't want to overlook. Okay, what else do I need to show you? This gorgeous ribbon. This is gold shimmer ribbon, and it is super, super pretty. And we're just going to use a small piece, but it's going to be the perfect touch, I promise you. Okay, let's work on our card. Got all the supplies inside here that I prepared ahead of time. I'm going to stamp on the inside again, but we're going to do that last and decide exactly how I want to do it. This is Blackberry Bliss cardstock, y'all. It is pretty close, though, to the black. I'm not crazy. I just have too bright of lights on. Okay, so let's go ahead and work on the outside a little bit. I've got a piece of that beautiful designer series paper. We're using the front and the back. So this, we're going to use the Calypso Coral side to be the large piece of designer series paper. And Blackberry Bliss is not in this designer series paper pack. A lot of times I pull my color palette, my color combos from the paper, but Blackberry Bliss is a lovely color to use for fall. It's just amazing. So that's why I chose that. So now before we do this, let me bring my silicone craft sheet in and let's do the stamping. I've got lots of stamps that we're going to be using. First up is this cute little splatter, and we're going to do it, uh-oh, I did not get my chamois wet. I think it's still damp enough from yesterday though. So we're going to do it in Calypso Coral first, and we're just going to ink it up and stamp in a couple of different places. And I'm just doing that first generation where you get the full strength stamp it again to get second generation, a little bit lighter color, and even that third generation for even a lighter color. My chamois all crinkly because it's just barely damp, but I think we can get the ink off because we're going to do this with Blackberry Bliss as well. Now this is a dark color, so we're going to ink it up, and I'm just going to stamp it once, probably full strength. And I want to get that little speckledy look all over the paper. I think I'll leave that open because we're going to use that for another stamp. So we've got a large leaf, and then we've got a smaller leaf from this set. The large leaf I'm going to stamp in Blackberry Bliss, and I want it right up here. Oh, that's so, so pretty, y'all. And then let me see if I can find my sentiment, because I think I better do that next before I run out of room. And I was going to stamp it down low, but I think I'm going to stamp it up here. So you are an inspiration. I think that's pretty straight. Now we're done with Blackberry Bliss ink. I just put my finger in the ink pad, y'all. Oh, goodness. Well, I am making a mess today. Good thing I don't have to go to work today, right? That's going to be interesting. Okay, hopefully I have enough of it off. I've never done that before. Oh, goodness. Not on camera, anyway. Okay, let's stamp our small little leaf. And I'm going to bring it right about here, I think. So moving the sentiment up gave me some options. And I may even stamp it one more time down here. Okay, lovely. So now I want to show you something that I learned just recently, and you can splatter with your Wink of Stella. So we're going to just tap that Wink of Stella brush on the cap. I'll do that one more time. It doesn't do a lot, and it's probably not going to show up on camera, but it just gives some little bits of shimmer in there, okay? So let's adhere this now to our Blackberry Bliss cardstock to layer that up. And it just looks so pretty. What's also nice about fall cards, we've got spritzers in our annual catalog, and they're just little small spritzers that you can put shimmer paint in, and you can actually spritz then your cards. So this is pretty artsy. This is not what I usually do, but I just love this stamp set, and it really lends itself. It makes me feel like an artist. So I cut out a couple of the big leaves, these intricate leaves from the die set. One is from Shimmer Gold Vellum. Gorgeous, y'all. This other is from a piece of the Designer Series paper that's Calypso Coral. I really am not super sure what I'm doing here with this, but I'm thinking that I'm going to put it over, like I've got this branch that I cut out. Okay, I think it goes this way, yes. I've got this branch, and then I've got this gold leaf, and I think that's the one that I'm going to use. I think that looks really pretty with the, I don't know, we may go this way with the branch. We're just going to get kind of artsy, okay? Yes, that's beautiful. So let me bring in my glue dots. And I'm actually going to adhere those two together. And a glue dot is going to be plenty of adhesive to hold this on. I really want to go for that dimension by just attaching it down towards the bottom. And I'm going to cover that glue dot here in just a second. Yeah, we're going to put it, I think, right about there. I love the layering. That's just beautiful. So I may even take your pick tool and get another glue dot and just put it right over the top of the other one. And the reason is I'm just going to tie a knot with this shimmer ribbon, gold shimmer ribbon, y'all. Think of the possibilities for Thanksgiving, fall, Christmas. Ooh, you need this ribbon, don't you? Okay, let's trim off. And we're just making a quick little knot. I just want that to go right here to add a little something something where those are attached. And that looks really pretty. You could also use linen thread. I use a lot of linen thread when I'm making projects for fall. Okay, now we're going to come in and pop this up, of course. I'm loving how this is turning out. Well, let me know. Let me know which is your favorite. Christmas, Halloween, or fall. We can do projects for anything, right? I've enjoyed doing, like, focusing on a layout with y'all and showing you the different supplies and how different the cards look. That just makes me happy to have those ideas in your idea stash. Oh my goodness, that looks pretty. That is a little bit too high up though. I think it's going to be okay. I'll just scrunch him over a bit. Isn't that just so pretty, y'all? I love it. I love it. Okay, let's work on the inside. And maybe we should do some stamping again. Yeah, because I haven't made enough of a mess, right? Let me see here. What did I do with my ink pad? Well, we may not do any stamping if I can't find my ink pad. Now it's got to be right here. I don't know where I put it. Oh well, we won't. Oh, there it is. Goodness. We're going to use that Blackberry Bliss and the large leaf again. And let's see. Let's bring my silicone craft sheet back in so that I don't get ink on my table. Because I'm just going to do part of the leaf. Okay, pretty. And then I think I will add this leaf inside too. I might should have done some splatters, but let's see. Clean this other little stamp off a bit. And we'll get some splatters in Calypso Coral. Love it. Again, look at me, y'all. I'm stamping on the inside. I know you're proud of me. I'm just going to use a tiny bit of liquid glue on some of these areas. Have a little bit more room. This liquid glue is strong. It doesn't take much. And I'm just going to layer that over that other leaf. I think that's so pretty. And I'm going to trim that little stem off. It's just a tiny little piece. And now we are ready to add this panel to the inside of our card. Oh, that was a lot of glue. I love this. I hope y'all do too. Pretty, pretty. And I love fall. Dale and I got married on the 22nd of September, and that will be 37 years ago this 22nd of September. I can't believe that. 37 years. So that's the first day of fall. I imagine y'all know that. So I think that's part of the reason why I love fall so much. Okay, those are our projects today. Sorry about the inky finger. Sorry about just my hot mess that I am. But I hope that y'all love the projects, and I really appreciate you being here with me today. I know that you love to craft, and I do too. I hope that I inspire you a little bit. I love it when you inspire me. So if you try this layout, be sure to post a picture in the comments. I know Judy Pierce did that last week for us. So if you missed her project, go back and take a look. It's awesome. So if you try this layout, post a picture. If you're part of my community Facebook group, CT's Craft and Connect, pop in over there and post what you've been working on. That is your group. It's our community, and we would love to give you a shout out and tell you how awesome you are. Okay, you guys, have a great week. I will see you back again next Wednesday, and we will be making more cute projects. I already have something up my sleeve for next week, so don't miss 10 a.m. next Wednesday morning as we craft and connect. Talk to you soon.